What is up, gamers? It is I, Kratz8K, and today we're starting the one and only series, Trigger-happy Havoc, Danganronpa, the first game in the series, which makes sense why I'd play this one first. So, it's gonna be mega hype. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some Danganronpa! That's whatever. Here we go. Difficulty? You know, I gotta go hardest. I'm just such a gamer. I'm the ultimate gamer. You'll get the reference in a second, whatever. Here we go. Never mind. Last on. Oh shit. Oh no. Just gone. Just reduced to atoms. Just bones. That's all. The skin and flesh is just removed and why was that so loud? Oh, now it's happy. The massive high school towers. Alright, it's time to get into reading mode. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop. I hadn't breathed that whole time into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to be already attending high school. Two, you have to hit the nay-nay and the dab simultaneously. Three, you have to be the very best at what you can do. Ow. I missed the X button. Sony comes down and kills me because I said X button instead of cross. That's the official term for the button that is an actual X on the controller. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Oh, frick, I forgot to do that. Okay, I'm no longer dead. Was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm psychic or mutant or whatever. I need to remember to breathe. Like, if you ask me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, it'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average. So I can't... Sam, everyday hero time. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. Introduce yourself? Whom? Who are you introducing yourself to? But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say more gung-ho. I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. Oh, I so predicted that. I've never played this game before. I actually just predicted that. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary. But still, here I am, standing in front of anything. Oh my gosh, he's standing in front of anything. I knew it. Here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. It's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are the truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. I kinda do Makoto voice, it's kinda sad. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students who are way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school. She's just a high school. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. My eyes are dead.
Then there's the ultimate fashionista.
Yep, she's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. He's what every high school. The scary thing is, he's the de facto of leader. I need to turn on reading mode. Okay, I'm reading ready. He's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, of course. What else would you put as a talent besides that? The ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who wandered into a pride of lions. I need to remember to breathe. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few I just simultaneously died in main age. There were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. Hope, hope, hope. That's a reference to the second game. Once I get there, you'll see. If I ever make it to the second game. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they be just average students like me without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I'm the ultimate average. I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But then actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. I just need to say that he said that one out loud. He said that he wasn't thinking that one. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. I was taking a big breath because I keep forgetting to breathe. Later down the line, I'll remember to breathe. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. Oh my gosh, I've already forgotten again. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? Guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. Makes sense nobody else would be here yet. I was so wound up I got here way too early. I had plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so... I died on that line. I'm just gonna redo it. I am a student here now, so they shouldn't be any... Whatever. It'll kill me. It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step toward starting a new school life at the school. What the frick did I just say? At least that's what I was hoping for. At least, that's what I was hoping for. What the? But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion, melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again, and the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began, and how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized. The reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience... I'll just redo that line. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Alright, sick. Pog. Alright, here we are. After the save break. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to explain the basic controls. You can use the left stick to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object you can interact with, you can press the X button. And presto, you'll investigate that object. Use the directional buttons or the L1 and R1 buttons to adjust your viewpoint. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Alright. See what we got here? We got an elegant clock that says 7:10 a.m. Never mind. I didn't read that. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. It looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over. Watch him just freaking bang on the thing so loud. And if it were to knock on it, and if I were to... He banged on it so loud. Bang, bang. Yep, definitely metal. Thick, too. Very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the window? Security camera. Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have these things. I guess they have these to keep weirdos from just wandering in. There's a TV. This school is funded by the national government. So I guess it's not that weird to have TVs here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool. I must have left it there. I'll have to clean that up later. Hey, what's on that desk? That looks like my handwriting. An orientation guide? It's some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. Handwritten? That looks like Comic Sans to me. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, the school will be your entire world. What the heck? I need to mention, I'm physically incapable of saying bad words, and so, I just gotta use euphemisms, because it's not like I choose not to. I literally cannot. It's a condition, and it's a weird one, but I, physically cannot, so anything that people could ever see offensive, I have to censor, and I don't know why. It's just a thing, so that'll be happening. I'm sorry, it's just how it is. But is this someone's idea of a joke? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here. If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak? But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows. It's like a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the circle button. Joke's on you, I'm leaving the classroom by clicking on this door. Leave the area? Yes. Jeez, this hall is kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Use the left stick to move through the hallway. Hold down the circle button while moving to run. Also, you can press the triangle button to bring up a map. Press the triangle button again to close the map. How convenient. Alright, so where I'm going is behind me. Because I am leaving here. Bye-bye. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.